Yo, what's up, everyone? Today I'm bringing you a Wi-Fi battle. This one is against Rogers Base. Check out his channel. He's a great guy. I saw him earlier today, and we had this little singles battle. It was a really good battle. He's using a lot of his common members with Medicham, Venomoth, Excadrill, Bisharp, Executor, and Talonflame. And as usual, my team is constantly changing, so not even gonna go through them. Anyway, it was a really close battle. Really good. I think you'll enjoy it. I know I did a lot, so let's get to it. Alright, here we go. I'm going to lead with Tomato Nose, my Conkeldurr, and he's going to lead with Fit, his Medicham. And I want to get Conkeldurr out of there because I know he will come in handy later. Conkeldurr always does, so I'm going to switch into Athena, my Aegislash. And he's going to Mega Evolve Medicham. I knew this was a Mega Medicham going in. So I knew Aegislash would come in handy there. Goes for a Fake Out, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. But he withdraws. And goes into Adele Dazeem, the Bisharp. And I'm going to immediately go for a Shadow Ball. Which isn't going to do... It's not going to do much. This thing is... It's pretty... It has, like, little defense, but... It's weak. And I get the special defense drop, but that also raises attack. So now it's at +2, and I'm in trouble. So I gotta switch out of there. It goes for a Sucker Punch, so that's good. That was good on my part. And probably predicting the Drain Punch. He goes for a... He goes into his Venonat. And that Venonat is just gonna eat it up. That thing's gonna go for a Sleep Powder, and this makes me upset because I got Guts, but the Sleep Powder doesn't really do much for Guts because once that wears off, I don't get the Guts boost anymore. So, now Conkeldurr can't do anything, and Conkeldurr is probably the only one who can do damage to this Venonat. And it's gonna go for a Quiver Dance, and I saw this coming. I was sitting next to him when we battled, and I'm just like, I know exactly what you're gonna do right now. But Tomato Nose wakes up after just one turn, and gets a nice and powerful Ice Punch off on it, and then it freezes him. So the hacks are on my side. That did damage. It doesn't really play a big role, so I didn't win because of hacks. And he also thawed out right afterwards, so it didn't really do much. They just kind of showed up and then left. Anyway, so now he's at +2 Quiver Dances, and I'm still just spamming Ice Punches, trying to get rid of this thing. And it's restoring health with the Black Sludge, and puts me to sleep. Again, he didn't miss the Sleep Powder, and that just... I was mad. Not gonna lie. Well, I wasn't showing mad. I wasn't mad. Forget it. I wasn't mad. I was just like, oh, whatever, man. Whatever. So I'm gonna get Tomato Nose out of there. He obviously can't do much. And I'm predicting, like, a Psychic or a Bug Buzz or something. But he just, nope. Goes for another Quiver Dance. So now I think he's at +4 special attack and defense. And this thing's ready to sweep my team. And then this is where things just look terrible for me. Because I stance change into my very pretty sword form and go for a Shadow Sneak, hoping it'll do some damage. And it does do a lot, but I missed it by that much. And if Baton passes out, and he goes into his mixed Talonflame, Amy Adams. And I'm just going to go straight for a Protect. Well, not Protect, but King Shield, but pretty much the same thing, except the lowers attack. And he probably predicted that and goes for a Bulk Up, so now this thing is getting an attack boost too. This thing is especially offensive, especially defensive, fast, and now defensive and offensive. This thing is about to wreck my soul. And I'm just going to spam Shadow Balls. Really, I have nothing that can eat any of his attacks up, so I'm trying to sack Aegislash, and it does eat it up. It eats it up very well. I'm sitting there just thinking like, my god, this man is about to sweep me. So I'm just spamming my Shadow Balls, getting it down to 50 HP, but he uses Roost, so he loses that flying type of his. That always helps. Well, he doesn't lose the flying type, but he is grounded. So Earthquake can't hit now. Still going for the bulk ups. He's really powering this thing up, and it's not good. It is not good at all for me. This is looking very bad. Roger puts in a ton of work this match. He makes a lot of good plays. Like whenever I get him down to low health, he roosts. And I'm just sitting there. I'm just sitting here spamming shadow balls. Nothing else I can do, really. And now he finally starts attacking that Flare Blitz, and I'm like, oh, I'll live it. Nope. No, this guy's at +4 everything except speed. Nope, yep, speed too. And just, it wrecks my soul. So I send out Danger Zone, named after Duncan Knee Deep's Danger Zone. Check his channel out too. That thing just Flare Blitz me. Whatever. Danger Zone. He dies right off the bat. Even if I was scarfed, that he would outspeed me. But the recoil does take it out. So it only takes out 2 of my Pokemon, and he sends out ATV the Venomoth, and I go for a U-turn. This is where I start making some plays. My Victini is banded, so U-turn against that thing was actually a really good play because I killed the Venomoth, and I get switch-in. Not a free switch-in. He knows what I'm going to send out. He gets that priority over me. I send out Sylveon, and he sends out Medicham, because I knew this thing had Bullet Punch, so I'm like, alright, getting out of that. And I send out Victini again. And it goes for a Fake Out, so. But, whatever. It happens. Right there, I actually misclicked. I meant to go to V-Create, because I knew it could handle all of his Pokemon. And he goes for a Drain Punch. And does a little, not a lot of damage, but he does enough. Now, I should have withdrawn, knowing that he was going to send out an Excadrill, but I wasn't really paying attention at this part. Like, I had a screenshot of his team on my phone, but I'm not used to looking at it, and I forgot about the Excadrill. So I switch out into Tomato Nose, and he goes for a Rock Slide, which I'm eating up. And he's going to go for an Earthquake, and Tomato Nose, being the beast that he is, eats that up too. But I'm asleep. Seriously, things did not go my way this battle. I don't have anything that can take an Earthquake, so goodbye, Tomato Nose. This battle did not look good for me in the beginning. If I played better at the in the beginning, the outcome could have been entirely different. So now I get my V-Create. Didn't misclick that time, and I'm just going to wreck. I'm going to wreck souls right now. Get rid of that Excadrill. But I do get to -1 speed and -1 defense, -1 special defense. So that's a problem right there. He's going to switch out into Adele Dazeem. And I'm thinking to myself, this guy's going to use Swords Dance. He's going to use Swords Dance. It turns out he doesn't have Swords Dance on the Bisharp. And I send out Rock, Paper, Scizor. He actually goes for Iron Head, which I'm eating up like it's nothing. And he switches out, which this is good for me, because I knew I could eat up whatever he throws at me. And I get a Swords Dance up. I'm going to Mega Evolve into Mega Scizor and get a very nice, very clean Swords Dance up. So now I'm doing a lot of damage to this. He's going to go for a Fake Out right off the bat, so I'm going to flinch and not be able to move. He's going to go for a Drain Punch, which almost kills me. Almost does. I'm in the red. I'm in 11. I have 11 health. But I'm going to get a X-Scissor off and kill that Mega Medicham. So in the game of Megas, Scizor comes out on top. Not bad. Not bad at all. He's going to send out a Adele Dazeem, which I know is carrying Sucker Punch. So I'm just going to go for a Bullet Punch and sack this guy. Hoping I outspeed, which I do not. Scizor is actually relatively slow. I wouldn't expect it, but he is. So I'm going to send out Victini and just spam that V-Create button. But that's not going to matter. Gets a Sucker Punch off. And does a lot of damage. Does a lot of damage. So I'm going to send out Sylveon right now. He has Bisharp and Exeggutor left. And I just have my Sylveon. He switches out into Mistwalker, the Exeggutor of his, which is a stalling Pokemon, so I'm not too worried about this. And I go for Calm Mind. And this is where things go. This is where I get paid back for the beginning of how things went so bad. He uses Sleep Powder, but he misses, and that is really good for me, because I get a Shadow Ball off, and that just wrecks. Takes him right out. So now we're both down to our last Pokemon. This thing is carrying Iron Head, so it all comes down to this. If he misses, I win. If he hits, he wins. And he did end up hitting and winning the battle for him. I missed it by that much. So it was a very close battle. I had a really fun time doing it. Anyway, check out Roger's channel. If you liked the video, hit like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.